cannot think of any more important cause than what we're out about here today. And can I show this sign? Show the end sign. This is the future facing our planet. Hell and high water. This is no exaggeration. We're talking about mass extinction of all life on planet Earth. That is not an exaggeration. Why are we slow walking the few policies that have been passed to address this problem? A couple of years ago when COVID hit, we shut down. That was the right thing to do. We saved a lot of lives. Government took extreme action around the world. Extreme action was taken in the face of an extreme threat to human life, to our planet. Why aren't we approaching climate change with anything close to that level of urgency?
That's right. That's right.
Woo! That's the kind of urgency we should be approaching climate change about.
Yep.
So here in New York City, a few years ago, we passed a law called Local Law 97, requiring buildings to retrofit to address out-of-control emissions. That's the bare minimum of what we need to do. And now, there's indications that we're not even going to be doing that. That's wrong. That's a big problem. That's a big problem. So we're hearing that the fines are too steep. It's going to be hard on property owners. Of course it's going to be hard. But it is going to be hard. But we've got to do it. We've got to do it. And we've got to help property owners with programs and education, and affordable buildings are going to need a lot of extra help, and buildings with working class and middle class residents are going to need a lot of help. The answer is not to ignore the law, because if we think this bill is expensive, wait until New York City's underwater. By the way, it's not far off. New York City's going to be underwater. That's going to be expensive. Wait until heat waves come that are beyond anything we've experienced. The loss of life could be beyond anything we've experienced. When we have a heat wave that kills 50 million people in this planet, in India and other countries, that's when we're going to see governments of the world wake up. You can't wait till that. 50 million people die in a heat wave, but that's what's going to happen when the Asian continent starts running out of water because the ice isn't forming in the mountains. It's their source of water. Let's not wait for the absolute worst case scenarios. We have to take absolute critical action right now to avoid the deaths of hundreds of millions and billions of people and nearly all life on the planet. And we are New York City. We say that we're the most progressive place in the world, yet we can't even implement bare minimum legislation. We need to go much farther than Local Law 97.
Right.
Yeah.
We need to go much farther than Local Law 97. So I am really grateful for everyone who's here. There should be thousands of people here. Who remembers the climate march a few years ago?
Yeah.
Awesome, right?
Hell of a march.
That was a hell of a march. I met Al Gore at that time. But you can't just have a march like that and then go back to normal. We gotta shut down cities. We gotta take dramatic action. And as a member of the city council, I want to do everything I can to take action on climate change, single-use plastics that are killing the oceans. We are addicted to single-use plastics. By the way, next time you go to a organizing meeting It could be the most progressive organizing meeting. There will be a pallet of bottled water at the door. I guarantee you.
Gotta go.
We in the progressive movement, we're addicted to bottled water. It's a big problem. Just a small example of how we all need to do better. So thanks again, everyone, for doing this. Mayor Adams, implement local law 97.